Well, don't you just love it when people who don't play video games want to talk about video games? Because why do people even listen to people like that? We can sniff you out from a mile away. If you don't play games, nobody cares about what your opinion are when it comes to video games. And that is very common with Christian extremist zealots. They want to pretend like they know what they're talking about, and then they want to go out and attack games that don't need to be attacked. Well, any game can receive criticism, but when you're doing it for dumb reasons, then nobody should take you seriously. And what am I talking about? One of the dumbest articles ever made. This is from Fandom Post. This article is written by a Christian extremist. His name is Yorch, and he's saying that gamers should be fearful of Doom, the Dark Ages, because it might be pushing some evil propaganda on people and gamers. No, I'm not joking. We are back to the 90s. And the headline of the article says, gamers fear the worst for Doom, the Dark Ages campaign, and they might be right. Who are you talking about? Like, seriously, who are you referencing right now? Doom is like the only good thing that's coming out of Microsoft this whole year. What are you talking about? Have you played the other Doom games? Have you played any of the reboot games, whether it be 2016 or Eternal? Who is fearing anything? Those two games are amazing. Those are peak FPS experiences. Who is fearing anything? I haven't heard anybody complain about Doom. The game looks good. Doom the Dark Ages look top tier. If you watch the Xbox showcase, they showed off a lot of good shit. I'm confused what the concern is. You got Doom Guy back. It's a prequel. It's more fantasy than sci-fi this time around. You get to ride a dragon. You get to ride some goddamn giant robots like some Gundams and shit. Like, what are you complaining about? This looks like the craziest Doom game ever. You get a Captain America shield and melee weapons and shit. Like, what are you complaining about? No gamers, actual gamers, not you, not zealots. You are not a gamer. You don't play games. People who actually play games and enjoy Doom are more than excited for the game. This is the only good thing coming out of Microsoft. And I am playing this shit day one because Doom is peak. Doom is the godfather of the FPS genre, is the best FPS. Doom Eternal 2016 or peak FPS. So you are the only one that's quote unquote fearful. Of course a fucking Christian is saying this shit. Let's just get through this stupid ass article. Id Software, owned by ZeniMax Media Inc. and one of the key studios within Microsoft's Xbox Game Studios division, recently revealed a developer sneak peek of the latest entry in the Doom franchise. According to Hugo Martin, Doom the Dark Ages story is easier to access now as we have taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old allies, and powerful new enemies. Gamers over social media, particularly X, have discovered every bit of id Software segment during the latest Xbox Developer Direct, which took place on January 23rd this year. Some of them have expressed concern about the game's introduction of a female character with particular masculine features. Some others have focused on the introduction of the accessibility features in Doom the Dark Ages, while others have pointed out that Doom story mode may be the perfect vehicle for a bait and switch strategy. I can't even fucking talk. What bait and switch? You were playing as Doom Guy, or Doom Slayer, which is technically a different character in the lore, but Doom Slayer. If it was a bait and switch, you would be playing as Doom Girl. If it was a bait and switch, we would be playing as some muscular freak woman. There's no bait and switch. This is the character. This is the face of the franchise. What are you talking about? What bait and fucking switch? How did you get bait and switch from Doom? Who else is killing the demons like that? Doom Guy is the chosen one. You can't be fucking serious. You don't play games, bro. You don't play games. Unfucking believable. Then this article posted a couple of tweets. This first one says, there I fixed the trans jaw and cheekbones. I didn't even notice this woman when I watched the trailer because nobody was paying attention to that. I didn't even know female characters even existed in the Doom universe. So when I didn't even notice. I was gonna say when I saw this woman, she showed up in the trailer for like half a fucking second. Didn't even notice. Do I like sexy women in gaming? Sure. Do I need sexy women in order to play a fucking Doom game? No. If this woman was blatantly ugly, then people would have noticed. And Microsoft has done blatantly ugly characters. Look at Fable. That's the most obvious example. Look at Perfect Dark, the upcoming reboot, remake, whatever that game is. She is ugly. That is a clear comparison we can make because that character already exists. And when it comes to Fable, every Fable main character has been a male. Now we have a hideous female. So that's a clear distinction that we can compare. But whoever this female character is, I have no idea and I don't give a fuck. Would it be better and more appealing if she was attractive? Sure. For the character that appears in like a cutscene for half a second, sure. But does it destroy my entire experience of Doom? No, it does not. Because that's not what I'm focusing on. I just want to kill demons. And then this article posted another reply to that tweet, I guess that's what this is. It says, a new gay and trans characters. Gavin the Drag Slayer, Baron 8 of H&H, Keiko demons or lesbians. Yes, Queen, Doom is for you. You just making up shit. Shut the fuck up. I'm not sure what that was supposed to prove. That's just some random account on Twitter. This article is fucking retarded. And then there's this third tweet. tweet. It says, Doom the woke ages. And a picture on the left shows a caption that says, Doom for all slayers. And a picture on the right shows difficulty options. Difficulty. I can find this original tweet. And by the way, this tweet got ratioed, practically almost ratioed, about the same likes and comments. And he is hiding a bunch of replies because he is a fucking pussy. He's calling this picture right here, quote unquote woke. It's literally a difficulty slider. Not only can you change the difficulty options, which has been in every Doom game, you can change specific aspects of difficulty, like how much damage you deal, or how much damage enemies deal to you, the speed of the game, how much ammo and resources you get. What is the fucking problem? This is why I don't like the word woke. It's fucking retarded if you're using this word. You're an idiot. You're an idiot at this point. You're a joke at this point. You spamming that word. The word means nothing. I got 3 reasons why I don't like the word. It's spam. Constantly. It's just over and over and over and over and over spam. There's no clear definition for this word. You shouldn't be using words if you don't know the definition of the word. The third reason is just an umbrella term for whatever a right winger doesn't like. That's it. Like, those are the reasons I don't like the word. You look fucking stupid saying woke, wow, 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 wow. Shut the fuck up. Just say what you like about something, what you don't like about something. That is it. Stop spamming this fucking retarded word. And having difficulty options is not a bad thing. You choose what you want to do with your game. But whatever, let's just get through this article. Jeez. It's easy to dismiss these concerns as mere exaggeration and snowflake complaints. However, reflecting upon the cause for these concerns shines valuable insights that may validate gamers' fears. Studios under the Xbox Game Studios label have continuously been exposed for promoting leftist agendas. The recent reports that have come out regarding Obsidian compulsion games culture, where the use of pronouns is enforced in internal comms while prioritizing liberal agendas over conservative points of view, strengthen the argument that id Software may have also been subjected to these draconian practices. No. You're not gonna fucking compare that. No. The reason that those cultures are being enforced is not simply because of Microsoft. It's because of the people behind the company themselves. You mentioned Obsidian Entertainment. That dude behind Obsidian is a spurg. The game director, art director, whatever his job is, he's a spurg. He goes off on Twitter on Elon Musk. He's a racist piece of shit that say he doesn't want quote unquote crusty white dudes in the gaming industry. So that's why the culture of that company is the way it is. These parent companies do not have a hands-on approach. They don't know anything about what's going on in the games. They just hope that when the game comes out that it will make them money. They are not hands-on. I'm not sure about Compulsion Games. We don't know much about that studio. It's a small studio. And I think it's funny that this article doesn't mention that id Software is in Dallas, Texas. Yes, Dallas, Texas. They are in a red Republican state. But you didn't bother mentioning that. Why? Because you know that the state affects the culture of the companies in the state. You fucking idiot. That's why I'm not worried that much about id Software. If they were in New York or California, I would give you the benefit of the doubt. But they're not. They're a pretty base studio. God, this article is so fucking pathetic. Let's just continue reading this garbage. As it has evidence over the past year with the Sweet Baby Inc. scandal, DEI consultants have the most influence over storylines and character design. That's why Doom the Dark Ages focus on stories seen suspicious to the conservative gamer. What the fuck is a conservative gamer? Just play video games. That's it. What do you mean focus on story? It's focused on gameplay. They're just telling you the story. They're gonna give you cutscenes because that's not common. It's still gonna be gameplay in the fucking game. Doom has always had story. They were just low key with the story. They didn't tell you everything right away. You have to be the one to piece together the lore. You have to piece together codexes and different Easter eggs if you want to know everything. That wasn't the main focus. And they never said the story was the main focus of Doom the Dark Ages. They just said they're gonna put more emphasis on it. More than before, which means cutscenes. That doesn't mean it's gonna be the majority of the game. It just means it's gonna be more prevalent than the previous games. You're making shit up, man. You're fucking pathetic. Jeez, let's just continue. The story of Doom the Dark Ages. Like everything else in the game is big. I'm not gonna read that whole quote. It's just a guy from the trailer talking about the game. Jeez. That description may sound exciting, although a bit safe and corporate. No shit. But a slightly deeper analysis uncovers reasons to be concerned. Let's go over them one by one. It's a summer blockbuster event. Hollywood isn't at... What the fuck does this have to do with Hollywood? What are you talking about? What the... You think he meant literally when he meant... Oh my fucking god, I can't even talk. What does Hollywood have to do with Doom, a video game? This is one of the worst fucking articles I ever read in my life. This is just as bad as anything Kotaku's ever did. What the fuck does this have to do with Hollywood? You fucking idiots. Holy shit. I don't know if I can stomach more of this article. The next paragraph quotes another part of that trailer speech that says, "You are the star of the show." And then this article says, "There's a case to be made debate about the RPGification of Western entertainment, which may have resulted in a net negative overall due to the influence of what the fuck? Next segment of the article. It's a new story and a perfect entry point for new players. The Doom franchise prior to 2016 didn't really need a story. After all, Doom is all about destroying and eviscerating demons at a frantic pace. Why is id Software interested in creating a perfect entry point for new players? Having efforts to appeal to the widest possible demographic ended in miserable outcomes over the past decade, as evidenced by the Star Wars franchise. What the fuck are you talking about? They never said anything like that. This is how I know this fucking idiot. A lot of these Christians don't play games like that. At the end of the Ancient Gods Part 2 DLC for Doom Eternal, he literally got sealed away. Sealed away. So that's a perfect way to do a prequel, because he's literally sealed away. He can't do anything. Yes, you can technically say, oh well, they can write a way to get him out of it. But what's wrong with doing a prequel? This is a different environment. It's more fantasy than sci-fi, the new Doom the Dark Ages that's coming out. And I have no problem with that. They never said anything about appealing to a specific demographic or a widest possible demographic. And you use Star Wars as an example. No, the reason that Star Wars is dead is because they hate their demographic. They hate men. That's the fucking problem. There's nothing wrong with wanting to branch out your audience. But as long as you focus on your core audience, as long as you give your audience what they want, you'll be successful. But as long as you don't piss them off while trying to get people in, you're good. Star Wars has disrespected all of its characters. They don't fucking care. It's run by activists. That's why Star Wars is dead, you fucking idiot. They appeal to people who are not interested. Doom is not doing that. Doom is not trying to appeal to women or homosexuals like a lot of these different Disney products. They didn't say that. They didn't even hint at anything like that. You're making shit up. I had enough of this fucking article. This article is just proof that people like this don't play games. These fucking zealots. And the guy who wrote this article is a zealot. And on top of that, this website is owned by John De La Rose, who's a Christian extremist who got exposed for being a wife beater and being a queer furry in the closet. No, I'm not joking, that happened. And this is his whole website. He does not play games. These fuckers don't play games. These zealots don't play games. They only care about censorship and taking advantage of the fact that gaming is popular to talk about on the internet. These fuckers need to show their Steam library. They're fake, they're trash, they're grifters. Nobody was hating on Doom except for this fucking loser and some weird tweets on the internet, like few tweets on the internet. That's it. Everybody else enjoyed the trailer because it looks good, because Doom always looks good. I'm excited for Doom the Dark Ages. I'm buying it day fucking one. I'm in there. I don't give a fuck what any zealots say. Fuck the zealots. Jeez, dude, this is a pathetic article from a loser who doesn't play video games, so you should stop talking about video games. And I do not respect fandom posts after this, because they are literally the Kotaku of the right way. I'm not supporting this garbage ass website like that no more. This is the same dude who's asking for censorship for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. All the zealots are attacking that game. You don't like the game, don't buy it. That's it. That is it. If you don't like it, don't buy it. I don't like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 because it looks boring. I didn't play the first one, so I don't buy the second one. That's it. But these Christians do not understand that. That's why they are fighting ghosts and claiming that Doom is dangerous and woke and DEI and Doom, when there's nothing like that in Doom. Kill demons, shut the fuck up. And I'm confused on why these people hate this game. That's what's so funny to me. It never made sense. You're literally playing as a Catholic that kills demons. What are you complaining about? This is like the most Christian game ever made. What the fuck? I have had enough of this article. That's it. I'm done with this fucking article. They say Satanic Panic is coming back, guys. A lot of people just want to censor games they don't like instead of just choosing not to buy something they don't like. And a lot of people like me don't want this fucking shit. You're a pathetic loser. The guy who wrote this article, I've seen your tweets around. You're a fucking loser. You don't play games. I'm not taking you seriously. I'm not taking any zealots seriously. So the less zealots in gaming, the better. So I don't have much else to say. I don't want to keep repeating myself. So all the fucking loser Christians trying to cancel Doom, go fuck yourself.